This is Allison Wilson with the West Plains Daily Quill. I'm here with Roscoe Parker, president of the Heart of the Ozarks Fair Park Board. And Roscoe, it's getting ready to start early Monday morning. Tell us a little bit about what you've been working on and what is going to be happening next week.
Okay, we've been working pretty hard getting the grounds all ready and got them in pretty good shape this year. We're looking forward to a big year. I just hope the weather stays under 100 degrees this year. So it was a scorcher last year. But we got the grounds and we got everything ready to go for Monday morning.
Tell us a little bit about some of the events going on and your carnival.
Okay, yeah, the carnival, as you can see in the background, is setting up, and they've got about 4 carnivals, and this is part of their southern one. And they got some of the rides set up, but Sunday's when they'll bring all of them in, and we should have about 25 rides, and the majority of those rides will be children rides. And but then we kick off our Monday is a real big 4-H and FFA. We'll have barns full of livestock, and if people like to show their children livestock and stuff, we'll have from the goats to the pigs to the sheep to the cattle. I mean, a wide variety, and it's quite a deal. And then we go into our grandstand events, and we got kicked off with an ATV 4-wheeler. Something new this year is I'm not sure how it works, but it's a family rodeo. Excuse me. And the way I understand it, it's for little tots all the way on up.
And that's Tuesday.
Yeah, that is Tuesday. And then Wednesday we get into our bullbuck, which is 2 days. And I guess I might go our admission. Monday's admission is $5 for everybody. Well, 6 and under is free, but $5. Then we go Tuesday for the rodeo. We go, it's $8 for adults, and then 6 to 12 free. But then Wednesday when we get in the bullbuck, that's $10 a night and $5 for Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday we're really excited. We got a Boot Hill tractor pullers, and these are modified tractors, big boys that will shake the grandstands, and we should have about 35 to 40 of them, and that will kick off at about 8 o'clock Friday night, and that is $8 and $5 for children. And then Saturday night is our big truck pull, which is always big, and that's $8 and $5. So we've got a lot of things. We've got more exhibitors this year than we've had, and I don't know when. We got them from Indiana, Alabama, Texas, and Oklahoma. In fact, we're squeezing, the girls were telling me yesterday, we've probably got more exhibitors, and I'd like for the people to come out and talk to them. Our ladies in the Harper building's got all of their events there, and then of course up in the Expo building we've got everything up there too. So
and things kind of stay up for a few days so that people can see, like I know the photography show is always in the Harper building, where people can see all of the photographs of entries and the winners. And then kind of in the Expo building, there's a lot of things on exhibit in there as well. And so tell me a little bit about some of the regular vendors that come in, like some of the local, I heard that some are going to have maybe some special things going on this year.
Yeah, we got a local on all of our expo buildings and our photograph. It's not all local, but it's pretty much the same people every year, and they really take pride and put on good shows.
Tell me a little bit about is the Lions Club or some of them going to have concessions?
Yeah, our old standbys is the Lions Club, the American Legion, the Kiwanis building. It is now the fire department runs it. Then we got our old standby, the Church of God. The Church of God turned that over to United Methodist this year. So yeah, we have our old standby, and we got barbecue places from West Plains and out of town. So a lot of it is.
So I bet you'll probably have the funnel cakes and ice cream and all of that. Do you know some of the other vendors that are going to be here?
Yeah, that's I think you'll be able to get funnel cakes and and everything. It'll be multiple all over, because hamburgers, hot dogs. We're gonna have a lot of water up here.
What time does the carnival start each?
It will kick off at 6 o'clock each evening. And I forgot Wednesday. Wednesday is Dollar Day, and that goes from I believe 11 until 3. Now we do have a deal with the carnival. If it's 100 degrees up here, we don't expect them to run, because first of all, the seats are too hot, the engines are too hot, and everybody's miserable. So hopefully the weather gets down in, but if it gets up and over 100, I know last year they had to shut it down because it was so hot up here. So hopefully, but it is Dollar Day until 3 o'clock.
And I know in the past I've seen you've had a petting zoo. Is there going to be one of those again by the barn?
Yes, down by the barns. The FFA has their little petting zoo for small animals, and like for the kids to get down there. And
there's always like rabbits and little ponies.
I've got some grandkids from St. Louis that always come down because they've never seen animals, and they get pretty fascinated.
Good opportunity for them to actually get some hands-on, and to be able in the barns. A lot of times the kids, the kids that show their animals are in there, and they like to talk about them. So they've been working with these animals all year long, getting ready for the fair. So that would be a good opportunity for some of the younger kids to come in and talk to them too.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched that point, because that's a real good. Now they judge them on Monday, and they have their big sale on Tuesday. And I like people say the small fair. Well, that sale last year grossed over $150,000 of merchants buying children's cattle and livestock. So we've got a good big show barn. You all do an excellent job taking pictures and organizing it, and we appreciate it. But it is, it's people doesn't realize how big that thing really is.
I'm going to give a little bit of dates here. On Monday, July 15th, it kicks off with the Junior Market Steer, Goat, Lamb, and Swine Show at 9 a.m. The Home Economics, Fine Arts, and Photography judging will be that day, and vegetables. The Dairy Cattle Show will begin at 6 p.m., and 7:30 that night is the Flat Track ATV races. On Tuesday, it starts out with the Replacement Nanny Show, flower judging. The auction cookout will start at 5 p.m., and that's for a lot of the buyers who are going to be purchasing animals that night. And that kicks off at 6 p.m. is the Market Steer, Goat, Swine, and Lamb auction. A lot of opportunities to buy some nice animals there. And from at 7 p.m., that's when Wayward Son Productions will kick off the family rodeo. And Wednesday, that's Buck Day, as Roscoe said, $1 gate admission. The Bull Buck will start at 8 p.m. Thursday, July 18th, there'll be the Dairy Goat Show, flower judging. The Heart of the Ozark Angus Association will have a special junior show at 6 p.m. The Bull Buck will begin at 8 p.m. Friday, the Junior and Open Show of Hereford, Polled Heifers, Charlet, Scimitar, Limousine, and Crossbreed Showmanship, followed by Angus. 6 p.m., Rabbit and Poultry Show. That night at 8 p.m., the Tractor Pull. Saturday is the last day of the fair. On July 20th, they'll start out with the Bucket Calf Show, the Dog Show, and the Truck Pull will kick off at 7 p.m., and that's by the X Factor. Roscoe, thank you so much, and we look forward to a fun week at the fair.
And I appreciate everything y'all do for us. You give us good publicity, and we appreciate it.
Thanks, Roscoe.
Thank you.